not involved. I love some of the observations of the author of The Father Effect because he brings some things out that I understand that in American culture now, because now there's nothing that distinguishes any human beings anymore. Not our gender, not anything about us distinguishes our uniqueness and the unique strengths that God has given people. And how when we all come together, why we need each other and how we cover each other and become whole when we're together. But he talks about the influence, the good influence, the father effect. And when a father is more than just present, but he is involved, inserted into his children's lives, the difference it makes and the things that are missing when that father is not inserted into the child's life. Just a couple things that I found very interesting. He talks about how dads love dangerously. Think about that. How dads love dangerously. You may be going, I don't get it, but how many of you moms would say that the majority of your children's injuries in life was while they were with their father? Can I see your hand? Because dads love dangerously. I've told the story many times, and there are many more just like it, but for some reason this one always has stuck at the forefront of my memory bank when I had that 12-foot step ladder sitting out there in that family growth center working on lights. Hannah was this tall. She was walking okay, but she probably shouldn't, I guess, have been trying to climb a 12-foot step ladder. But children will be children. They want to go places they think you don't want them to go. And I turned my back for a second, and she's halfway up that 12-foot step ladder, and every step was so big for her little legs. And I turned around, and I began to love her dangerously. I said, come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, go higher. I wanted that child to go clear to the top. Guess who's at the bottom waiting to catch her if she falls? Daddy. But she's going higher and higher. She's almost to the top. And then mommy walks into the room. What are you doing? Are you crazy? What are you letting that child do? And she's going to die. How many times have we fathers heard that from the mouths of our wives as they prophesy, they're going to die? Moms think that everything is going to kill their children. Dads, on the other hand, we believe our children are invincible. It is through that father effect, more times than not. Not to say that moms don't play a role in all these same areas, because they do, but it is more often the father effect and that insertion of that father effect and dangerous love into a child's life that the child learns how to take risks. Learns how to take risks. The truth is, while mommies have all their shining places, their shining roles in a child's life that a father could never usurp, the truth is, if there's only mom, a child is going to grow up most of the time pretty sheltered and not really evolving into that let's take a risk. And I understand it's bittersweet, this whole risk-taking thing. I get that. My daughter, there's not been a single time my daughter ended up in the emergency room that I did not play a role in that. Not a single time. Giving her power tools that she probably wasn't quite ready for. But as a father, I loved dangerously. And I was trying to teach her, you can do this. We may end up getting stitches afterwards, but you can do this. The truth is, it's a two-way street because most of my injuries have come from Hannah as we've learned to love each other dangerously. When I heard about Berkshires, The other day we drove by and there was that huge crowd out there. It was on Wednesday and we don't know what's going on. And there was a guy up at the mic and he was praying and blessing the place. And it's like, I don't know what's going on. And I asked her later, you know what was going on at Berkshire? She was telling me something about the croquet or something. I drive back down there. I see no place they can play croquet around Berkshires. And you can't play croquet on pavement. You hit that wooden ball, it's going to go for miles, man. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but I told Hannah, I said, hey, I found out what's going on. They're going to play croquet. And her PTSD kicked in immediately. She said, no, Daddy. Because she remembers the last time her and I played croquet. And she ended up with a goose egg the size of an egg right there on her eyebrow. Don't even ask me how that happened. Because to this day, I don't think I could reconstruct that, but it was just one of those moments and you're going, how in the moon did that just happen? So she still has PTSD when she even thinks about croquet. Dads love dangerously. Dads teach kids to take risks.